Bibliothon. Guys, we are literally at the halfway point, which means most of us are probably exhausted because we've been staying up all night reading. I know I am. But you know what? It's totally worth it because we're reading so many books this week, and I'm so proud of all of y'all already. Y'all are doing amazing on the video challenges. Y'all are doing amazing on the reading challenges, and I'm just so impressed with you. So for today's challenge, we are going to be doing a DIY, and this one does have a stipulation. You have to do a DIY project of something that was actually in the book. So my project is going to be showing you how to make the Deathly Hallows necklace from the 7th Harry Potter book, which is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So it is very common to see these necklaces around. I actually have my own necklace that I bought online, but I'm going to show you how to make a homemade one. And what I love about the homemade Deathly Hallows necklaces is they basically look extremely authentic. So after you're done with this necklace, it pretty much looks like you are part of the Harry Potter world and you found out about the Deathly Hallows and you decided you wanted to make your own necklace. And so it's kind of rugged looking and messy and it isn't perfect. Because you know, you see a lot of those Deathly Hallows necklaces that are extremely perfect and don't have any flaws to them. And in reality, if you were part of the Harry Potter world and you made your own Deathly Hallows necklace, it's not going to be perfect. So this is most likely what it's going to look like whenever you are done. So if you are wanting to make your own DIY project that is from a book, I would love to see them. Make sure you link your videos in the comments down below. That way you can enter for a chance to win How My Summer Went Up in Flames by Jennifer Doktorski. So I'm super excited to give this book away, and I'm also super excited to see all of your amazing DIY projects. Also, don't forget to go check out the videos from all of our other hosts, which will be linked down below. And I think that is all, so let's jump into the video. You are going to need gold paint, a chain, some Fimo, and also a X-Acto knife or some kind of just sharp points. And the first thing you're going to want to do is soften up your Fimo, because when you get it out of the package, it is pretty tough to work with. So I just kind of pushed it around in my hands and really just made it easy to work with. And then I took the bottle of gold paint and I'm using that to roll out the Fimo, because you want it to be pretty flattened out so that you can cut it with the X-Acto knife and make the strips that you need. So you're just going to want to really roll that out and get it pretty thin. You don't want it to be too thick, or whenever your symbol bakes, it's not going to bake correctly. Then you're going to take your X-Acto knife and you are just going to cut small strips. I basically just took my Fimo and cut it into one big square. That way cutting the strips will be a little bit easier because you already have 4 smooth edges basically. And so now you're just going to cut some strips. I cut a bunch of them just because your strips are probably not all going to be the same width, and you want them to be kind of the same width. So if you are cutting a bunch of them, then you're more likely to find ones that work better together. But you're going to need 4 of the same size strips and then 1 longer one to make the circle. So you know, just kind of wing it, cut some strips out, and then make them the lengths that you want after you cut the strips out, just based on how well your Deathly Hallows symbol goes together. So then you're going to start forming your strips into your Deathly Hallows symbol. So you see I'm just cutting the length so that my triangle works better, but you're going to make a triangle first, and you are just going to put 3 of those strips together into that triangle pretty much. And you know, if you have a little bit of overage on the strips, you can easily cut that off. That's why we have that X-Acto knife, so that we can make precise lines. So just anything that goes over what you want your triangle to be, just cut those little snippets off of it. Once you are done with your triangle and you're happy with how it has turned out, then you're going to take another strip and you are going to put it down the middle, because as you know, it's basically a triangle, a line, and a circle. And then again, if it goes over a little bit, that's okay. Just cut off those edges with that X-Acto knife and just form it until you are happy with how it looks. And you do want to press them into each other. That way when you are baking it, it just comes across a little bit better. Now I'm just making my taking the strip that I'm going to form the circle with and making it a little bit more even, and then I'm going to start forming my circle. I did zoom in a little bit so y'all can see it a little bit better. But basically I just took the strip that I already had and formed it into a circle and cut off those extra edges. And once you are happy with that circle, you're going to want to kind of make it pretty flat so that it doesn't mess up with your Deathly Hallows when it's baking, because if everything's too thick, it's going to expand and then it makes it look really bad. So you're just going to press your circle into the symbol and make sure everything is pressed in very tightly together, and the circle isn't just sitting on top, because like I said, it's going to expand and kind of fall. Then you're going to put it in the oven. I used a toaster oven and I just baked it for like 5 minutes. And once you are done baking it, you're going to get your gold paint and you are just going to paint the top part of your symbol. You can use gold paint, you can use black, silver, whatever you want to use is fine. I just chose to use gold for my necklace. And you're just going to make sure that is completely covered in paint before you let it dry. And only do the top part first. If you don't wait until it's dry to do the bottom part, then the top part of your paint is obviously going to come off onto that napkin. And you probably do want to, you know, have a napkin or something underneath it so that you're not painting right on top of your table. And now you're just going to let that dry and then flip it over and you're going to paint the back side. And you can do as many coats of this as you want. Honestly though, I got some gold Fimo, and so by using gold, it only took me 1 coat of paint to completely cover my symbol. And if you get paint in little crevices that you didn't want it, then just take that X-Acto knife and you can, you know, clear out that paint. We now have our completed symbol, so once everything is dry and ready to go, you're just going to take your chain and you are going to loop it through your symbol just however you want it to hang. I just looped it through the circle, through both sides of the circle, as you can see from here, so that it hung even rather than tried to hang sideways. And there you have it. That is your completed necklace. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make my own version of a Deathly Hallows necklace. It was super fun. I love this project. It's really easy. And you can honestly make any fandom symbol and put it on a necklace. That's what makes this so cool. Again, don't forget to link your video in the comments down below for a chance to win. So that is a wrap on day 4's video challenge for the biannual Bibliothon. Make sure you check in tomorrow as Selena hosts our next video challenge. And happy reading, guys. We are at the halfway point, so you've got this.